Hello guys, welcome back to the class. Last time we built a spinning ball that helps us learn about the color wheel. In this class, we're going to be building a car that is powered by the wind. So we call that a wind powered car. I'm sure you can't wait for us to do this, so let's get right to it. So while building a wind powered car, you will learn how Newton's first and third laws of motion apply to this super exciting DIY project. To carry on with this project, you will need adult supervision, and these are the required items you need to build your wind-powered car. You need corrugated cardboard, also known as carton, a color cardboard paper, meter rule, and straw. You will also need tape and electric glue gun, but if you can't get this, you can use any adhesive gum at your disposal. You also need skewer sticks, popsicle sticks, bottle covers, a pair of scissors, and utility knife. So the first step is to measure out the axle of your car, and we use the body of the car to measure out the axle with our straw, and then we cut. So after you're done cutting your axles, the next thing is to tape them to the body of the car. So we're going to use this other side. And you apply your tape. You make sure that this is properly taped to the body of the car. Then the next thing we do is to make holes in our both covers. You can use a sharp object, either a screwdriver or a nail, to do that. And with your skewer sticks, insert it into one end of the bottle cover, then insert it into straw through to the other end, and attach one more bottle cover, and we have our first wheel. So you repeat the same process to make the second wheel. So when you're done, you ensure that your car is moving freely and there is no friction in it. The next step is to glue our popsicle sticks together. So you do that with the help of your gum. So while this is getting dry, we're going to make a tiny hole in the middle of our car with our utility knife. So this is going to help us to do that. You can use your meter rule to measure the middle of your car. My car is 16 centimeters long, so the middle will be at 8. So I'm going to make a hole right here. You can see it's dry. We fit this into the little hole we made, and then you apply glue to make it firm. Now this is what is left, which is our mast. So we have here the body of our car with a mast, so we just have to attach a sail to it. So with your ruler, you do the same. Try to get the middle and make a hole in it. So when you're done, you can just put your seal. And you can apply a bit of glue to it. Make it firm. So our wind powered car is almost done. We just have to apply a face to it, and this face is going to serve as the support for the mast. So you do this by gluing it to the body of the car and the mast. So now our wind powered car is now ready, and we can now proceed to testing it. So right now we're going to test out our car, which is going to be powered by wind. So let's see how this works. So let's try that out again.
So we've seen how a wind powered car works, and it actually has a name too. So how does this work? It works within the laws of motion, Newton's first and third laws of motion. The first law, which states that an object will remain at rest until acted upon by an external and greater force. In this case, the external or greater force that acted on a wind powered car was the wind. The third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. How does that apply to the wind powered car? If you observed, when wind blows on the wind powered car, the force acts on the sail of the car. The sail, in trying to resist the force of the wind, makes the car to move forward. So that is how laws of motion apply to the wind powered car, and that is how a wind powered car works. We have learned how to build a wind powered car. We have also learned how Newton's first and third laws of motion apply to the wind powered car. Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object will remain at rest until acted upon by an external or greater force. In this project, the external or greater force, which is the wind. And Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And we saw how that applied to the wind powered car. Now that we've come to the end of this exciting class, I will see you in the next one.